fox.
The Little Mermaid. Chapter 14. A Royal Wedding. The prince's words cut deeply into the Little Mermaid's heart. All her hopes and dreams were shattered. Unable to speak, she could not tell the prince she had saved him from the storm. There was no way to tell him that she would die if he married the maiden. Without a voice, she couldn't utter a single word.
"What have I done?"
she thought.
"I should never have given my voice to the witch."
The Little Mermaid could not even weep with sorrow, since mermaids cannot cry. She could only look at the prince with her sad eyes. Blinded by his own happiness, the prince could not see that he had broken her heart.
"I never thought that I would find my maiden,"
he said happily.
"My dear little companion, you will share in my great joy."
The following day, royal guards rode through the streets announcing the marriage. Then, the members of the royal families marched through town until they reached the center square. There, the prince and princess maiden joined hands and were wed. The young couple beamed with happiness, and the crowd cheered when they kissed. Only the Little Mermaid was heartsick as she held the bride's flowers during the ceremony. She thought about her old life in the Sea Kingdom and her grandmother's loving touch.
"I have given up my home and family forever,"
she thought.
"I have lost my lovely voice. And now I have lost my prince. I will die the moment the sun rises over the sea."
That evening, the celebration continued on the grand ship. The prince, his new bride, and all their guests went aboard for a huge party. It was a calm, clear night, just like the night the Little Mermaid had first seen the prince. Brightly colored lanterns lit up the deck. Fireworks and cannon booms filled the air. Sailors and guests danced together to the lively music. The prince walked over to the Little Mermaid, bowed, and asked,
"My little companion, will you do me the honor of dancing for my guests?"
"I wish I could dance with you, my prince,"
she wanted to say. Instead, the Little Mermaid spun onto the floor alone. As always, her tender feet hurt terribly. But this time, she did not notice the pain because her heart was broken. She knew this would be her last night on Earth, and she would never see her prince again. The Little Mermaid would not get a soul, but instead become foam upon the waves. She danced as if she were under a spell, without thought, without dreams, without hope. The guests cheered at her every step and turn. Her feet seemed enchanted. Finally, the music stopped, and so did the Little Mermaid. She looked for the prince, but he had left.
"The happy couple has gone to bed,"
said one of the guests, as if in answer to her thoughts.
"Let us wish them well."
On the deck, a tent of golden silk had been set up. Inside the tent, the royal pair sat on a bed. As the guests cheered, the prince kissed his bride and ran his fingers through her hair.